Click it. Learn it. Science Selfie. Snap into science. Fun and easy.
Let's learn how to solve one-step equation with multiplying and dividing. So we have 3x equals 18 over here. So before we check how to resolve this problem, let's see in real life when do we use this kind of equation. Now for example, if 3 chocolates cost 18 rupees, so let me draw some weird chocolates. So if 3 chocolates cost 18 rupees and all chocolates cost the same, if you need to find the price of one chocolate, how would you do it? Pause the video and try to find the answer by yourself. Yes, so we would divide this by 3 to find the price of one chocolate. So this is exactly what we are going to do in today's lesson. So we would get price of one chocolate is 6. Now let's resolve this conceptually. So 3x equals 18 means 3 times a number is equals to 18. What is happening to x? X is being multiplied by 3. How do we undo multiplication? We divide by 3. So do the same thing to both sides. So we have 3x equals 18. To undo this multiplication, divide both by 3. And this 3 would cancel each other out and give us an x. 18 divided by 3 is equals to 6. So x is equals to 6. Move on to another question, which is 3x equals 15. So if you break this down, it's 3 times x equals 15. Since this is a multiplication, do the exact opposite to both sides, which is a division. So you can divide both by the same number. Divide this by 3 and do the same to the right side as well. So this will cancel each other out and give us the x. 15 divided by 3 is equals to 5. Okay, now we have 3x equals 5. So since this is a multiplication, we would do the exact opposite to the left part of the calculation and right part of the calculation. So what is the opposite of multiplication? It's division. So we would divide both by this number, which is 3. So let's divide the left and right from 3. So this would cancel each other out and give us the x, and this is gonna give us 5 over 3. So if 3 identical bags together weigh 5 kilograms, one bag would weigh 5 out of 3. So next we have x divided by 3 is equals to 5. What does that mean? So if we have a bag of something, and if you divide that x by 3, you're gonna get 5 in each. So what is the amount of x? That is the question. So we know that if each part contains 5 and if there are 3 parts, it's gonna be 5 into 3, which is 15. So if you have an equation, you can do anything to the left and right, but make sure you do the same thing to both sides. So we have x divided by 3. So to cancel this 3 out, we need to multiply both sides by 3. So this would cancel each other. X divided by 3 equals 5. So multiply both sides by 3 and you would get what x is. X is equals to 5 times 3 is 15. Does that make sense? Okay, so next question is very similar to the previous question, but the difference is that the x is on the right side. So don't freak out when you say this. Just keep the x in the same side and check what has happened to the x. So x has been divided by 3, like x has been divided by 3 and each side is equals to 5. And the question is, what is the amount of x that would give us a 15? Yeah, so if you have an equation, like I said before, you can do anything to left and right side of it. So we need to we should try to cancel this 3 out by keeping x as a remaining. So for that, since x is being divided, we need to do the exact opposite to cancel it out. So opposite of division is multiplication. So let's multiply both sides by 3 to cancel it. Multiply by 3 by 3. So this would cancel each other out because it's 3 over 3. It should give what x is, and 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, so here we are with the next question. Minus 15 equals minus x out of 3. So when you get a question like this, you might freak out. Oh no, what are we going to do with this negative? So let me show you an easy way to cancel this minus out from the equation. So when you get a question like this, just ignore this side and focus only on the side where x belongs to. So we need to find what x is. So focus on the x and try to cancel all the other elements from the equation. So can you tell me, what do we need to do to cancel a negative? To make this a positive, we can multiply negative by another negative number to make it a positive. So we can multiply both sides by a negative 1. Then this would turn into positive. So let's do that first. Let's multiply the left and right by a negative 1. Okay, so we would get negative into negative is a positive 15, and a negative becomes a positive x out of 3. Okay, hope you understood how we cancelled the negative from the first equation. Now we have positive 15 equals x over 3. Like I said earlier, keep the x and try to cancel all the other numbers from the equation. So since x is being divided by a 3, we need to do the opposite to cancel it out, which is multiplication. So let's multiply the equation by 3, which is multiply by 3 and multiply by 3. Then you would get 3 times 15 is 45 equals 3 and 3 gets cancelled out. So x is equals to 45. Next question is minus 15 equals minus 3x. So we need to find x in this. So let's try to cancel this minus out. So for that we need to multiply both equations using minus 1. Okay, so minus 15 equals minus 3x. Let's multiply left and right using minus 1. So this minus into minus would give us a plus, which is a 3x, and minus into minus would give us a plus 15. Now this x is being multiplied by 3. So we need to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So let's divide both equations using 3. Since the x is being multiplied by 3, we are dividing it by 3, okay? So 3 would get cancelled and give us a 3. 15 divided by 3 would give us a 5. So x is equals to 5. The next question is minus 15 equals to 3x. So even though we have a negative here, we don't have to multiply it by another negative. The reason is we just have to look at where the x is, which is the right side of the equation. It is a plus, right? Just 3x. So since x is being multiplied by 3, we need to do the opposite, which is divide it by 3. So if we divide the right side of the equation by 3, we need to do the same thing for the left side as well. So let's divide the equation by 3. So this would give us minus 5, and 3 would get cancelled. So x is equals to negative 5. Okay, so I have written a question for you. Try to find the answers and type the answer in the comment box. I'll check and drop a reply. See you in the next video. Bye.